It's a little dark.
We're live.
Is it live? Is this thing on?
Are we here?
I'm not sure if anyone's in here, but hey, everybody,
Hi.
if you are in here, let me just post on Patreon and one on YouTube. All right,
yay.
people are here. Hello, everybody.
You can hear us and see us okay?
We're just on our laptop camera, so hopefully it looks all right. Yes,
nice.
I guess that means yes, it does look okay. All right,
you
awesome.
Can hear us.
Oh, yeah, we got to look at the camera here.
Yeah, I
we keep looking at ourselves.
Whoopsie.
We're complete noobs to this live stream and stuff, you guys. We have no idea what we're doing.
No, this is our first one, actually.
Yeah, but I guess we figured that we'll do just like Q&A. So hopefully you guys have some questions for us.
Yeah.
And if not, we're just gonna talk.
We'll just make up stories if not.
So first thing we wanted to start with was just kind of recapping the year so far and talking about the our favorite places that we've been to. So we started the year off. I was trying to think of where the heck we started with. We started with the Royal Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, we did some traveling in the States and went up to Alaska. A lot of time on the West Coast, states we hadn't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then we hopped over to Europe, did our little cruise, and then Southeast Asia. We kind of hopped all over the world, and then stayed down there for a while.
Asia was a highlight, though, for me.
Oh, yeah. I'd say Bali was really cool.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed that.
Bali was awesome. And then after that, we went over and did our sailing cruise in Greece.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. I don't know if you guys caught that, but that was a ton of fun.
Yeah, that was probably Greece was like our surprise, like favorite country, I think.
Oh, yeah. Santorini. Oh, my God. You guys, if you haven't gone to Santorini, put that on your bucket list because we had no idea what to expect. And when we got there, we were completely blown away. It's been one of probably my favorite places that we've visited so far. It's between
cool.
Like Alaska, Santorini, and Iceland. Those are all three like way up at the top. Bali maybe in the fourth spot. I don't know.
Bali's pretty cool. They asked when you're getting your driver's license back. He has it. He got it.
I do indeed have my driver's license. So people always ask why Allison is driving. She's driving because recently she didn't have her license. So I had to drive. One of the times we were in England, I had to drive, and it was my first time driving on the left side of the road. But I had to drive the entire time. And she got really stressed out because she had to do all the filming. Yeah,
so I mean, I help out with shots here and there, but Eric is the expert in B-roll and knows exactly what he wants. And so we'd be driving, he's like, well, get a shot of that, get a shot of that. Oh, no, did you get a shot of that? And I'd be like trying to focus, and inevitably I missed stuff. It all was fine. I don't think you guys suffered too much on your end.
Yeah.
I think I got some of the things. But it's a lot easier for me to just be in the driver's seat and let him do his thing, and then I can just focus on getting us to where we need to go.
Yeah, there's an art to getting good B-roll while you're driving. It's really difficult. You have to know what certain shots. I do most of the shots in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Because if I do it without slow motion, then it's really hard to get enough of a shot to show it to you guys because stuff happens so fast. But she hasn't had as much practice with it as me. So I usually sit in the passenger seat just because she'd rather do the driving, I'd rather do the filming. I do drive sometimes, though, just because I get bored. But in general, I don't really like to drive that much.
No, and I love it. So it's actually perfect. So don't worry. It's not that I'm being forced or that I'm forcing him to sit in the passenger seat. I like driving. He likes riding. It's perfect.
All right. What do we got here? Skeptical Spatula. Hello. Hello to you as well. Callie Rican.
Hi, Billy. Thanks for tuning in. So happy to have you here.
Oh, yeah. So that license question was from Charles Lewis.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here.
They're asking when do we take a break from all of our traveling? We're actually doing that right now. Yep. We're in Texas again, but I don't think you guys are going to see any videos from Texas. We've been taking the last couple weeks off.
Yeah, we did it on purpose. A lot of people ask why we make our videos so behind, and sometimes that just happens because we film more than we post. But this time we did it on purpose. We filmed a lot of stuff because we knew we just needed some downtime because we're not getting burnt out, but we are getting just filming every single day and having all these deadlines and just the stress of it. It gets a little stressful when you're just doing it every single day. I'm editing every single day.
Yeah.
We just needed a couple weeks of just not doing anything, not editing, not filming. Basically.
And if I get behind at all on the trip planning, then it ends up which you guys are probably seeing in the vlogs right now. If you're following along, we're not booking stuff until like the day before we go somewhere, which is not ideal. That's not how we love to do that because it gets kind of stressful because Airbnbs are slim. You can't really get into the areas you want to. Sometimes you pay more. You guys, these walks, they followed us from Germany.
Where?
But
we always get distracted by bugs.
Hopefully that won't be.
Usually it's
really
not live,
nice
so we
here
can
in
cut that
Texas.
stuff out. But this
Yeah.
is live, y'all. All right, do we have more questions here? Oh, wait, I do want to show you guys where we're at.
Oh, yeah.
So we're at our friend Chelsea's house. This is our view right now. It's pretty cool. It's like a view into a canyon. I think there's some water down there, but you can't really see it because there's so many trees. But it's pretty nice. We come here all the time, hang out with our friend Chelsea, and she kind of. It's nice to kind of get
A
away.
bunch of dogs and a baby inside, so we're outside today.
What else do we have? Billy Janaway. Hi, first-time viewers. So excited to share your journeys. Excited to have you along for the journey. So that question, what was the first question? Oh, yeah, the first question was from Charles Lewis about the driver's license.
Yeah.
And then, you are the best, by the way. Well, thank you. Yeah, right back at you. Hi, guys. Hugs from Argentina.
Whoa.
Well, hugs back at you from Texas.
Yeah, hopefully we can get down that way eventually this year or maybe early next year. We're trying to plan, I don't know, more southern travels, I guess.
Yeah, we haven't been to South America.
No,
so
not
we
once.
have to plan that out. We just, for some reason, there's some places we just haven't gotten around to because there's not really much of a science or method to how we choose to travel. We just kind of
It
go to
really
places
is
that are,
not.
sometimes it's places that are cheap. We do try to prioritize places we haven't been to before, but we were in Asia, then we were in Europe. So making it over to South America was always just kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to like slowly make our way around to new places, I think. Skeptical Spatula, all of your shots are amazing, especially the drone shots. I'm always trying to figure out how you get certain shots.
Aw.
Well, thank you, first off. The drone shots are, we try not to use the drone that much because nowadays everyone has a drone and every vlog has drone shots in it. So we try to only use it when we really feel like it's going to add like another perspective or a really unique view. If there's something like a castle on a hill, it's nice to see, you know, a zoomed out perspective of the castle on the hill. It's not just eye candy. It adds to the story and shows you like how the castle sits in the scenery, you know. But as far as like the specifics of the drone shots, I like to do very simple shots. So I'll just like hold on something and just fly in a straight line, or I'll get like profile side by side with something like parallel with it. And then I'll just kind of go side to side, you know, like if there's a window and like Allison's like in the window, I'll kind of like show her, you know, as it passes, little stuff like that, just really simple stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't give you like whiplash or anything like
Yeah,
that. Where it's not too chaotic.
The worst thing you can do when you're flying a drone, and this is a mistake I see most beginners make, and a mistake that I made quite a bit if you look at our really early videos, is that no one wants to see a jerking motion from a drone. They don't want it to they don't want to notice that it's a drone, right? They just want it to look like it's their eyes in the sky. So whatever the shot is, when you cut it, you just want the nice, you know, slow shots that are going in one direction. If you're going in one direction and then you kind of turn and then you kind of turn, tilt down and then you move, then it just looks like a drone and it makes
Or
it
like
look
a robot,
awkward.
like
Yeah, it makes it look robotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing you can do to make your drone shots better, but really just keep it simple. I think people, it's easy to look at someone else and say, oh, how they do all this spinny, zoomy, transition-y stuff, but it's about what you're filming. It's not about all the cool transitions that you do. So just keep that in mind and try to get unique perspectives, simple motions on the objects that you're filming. What else do we have?
Hi, Kate.
Oh, yeah.
Try East Yorkshire next time you're here. Ooh, I mean, you guys, I feel like we could live a lifetime in England or the UK in general and not see it all.
It's
so
because it's such a
see.
small area compared to the US, for example, but there's always something new for us to see over there. And we really like the scenery over there. Like we recently went to Wales and that was some of the nicest scenery. I mean, we've seen nice scenery all over the UK. It's all beautiful, but that was some of the nicest that we could remember, like seeing Snowdon and all that greenery and stuff was amazing.
It was maybe the coolest. I don't know. We always say that. We do a hike and we're like, that was the coolest hike and the best views we've ever seen. But I don't know. It was just, the day was absolutely perfect. The views were perfect. It was pretty top notch, I'd say. Yeah,
it was very cool. But yeah, so we just love the UK. Where are we at?
Okay.
Eugene Assistin. Good morning from Los Angeles. Good morning to you.
You're so bad at reading.
I know, this is hard, man. Billy Jan, here, you read them.
Let's see. From the New Forest. Okay. Have you visited there? We have not. In Hampshire. I don't even think we have heard of this. And Winchester. It's amazing. Okay. We'll have to add them to our list. I have like a doc of like all these places that we have to go.
Furry Phillips. Wow, Scotland looks awesome.
It is awesome. You should visit.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Let's see. Callie, where are you headed to next? Can you share? Yes, we still are a little bit in planning phase. This is our final week of like not really vacation anymore, but just getting work done. So starting this weekend, can we say that? What we're doing the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. We are going to do a little road trip up in the eastern part of the states. We'll start in New York and go up to Maine for a week. We're really excited. It's always been a dream to see that part of the country in the fall. We've never been, well, we went to Boston for like a day once. But it's just, we've heard that it's amazing. And then the food is going to be so good. I cannot wait. We're
been doing some lobster.
Oh yeah, so much seafood and delicious stuff. That'll be next week for us. A couple weeks later in the vlog for you guys. And then we are going to be doing a Caribbean cruise. We are going with
MSC.
MSC. We will leave from Miami. And, you know, honestly, I haven't looked at the schedule lately. I'm not quite sure where we're stopping along the way.
Yeah, we're still in the planning phase of all of it. But
yeah,
but it's going to be in the Caribbean. It's going to be awesome.
And then we've got a couple plans. We're thinking maybe back to the UK, maybe back to Europe. I don't know.
Well, we want to spend some time in Ireland, or at least I do, because we've only been to Dublin, and then we went to Belfast in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all we've really seen. So there's still a lot more to see there. I'd like to do like a road trip or something around there.
Yeah, but I don't know. And then we also may go to South America. Our friends, Josh and Ashley from the Wayway, which I'm sure you guys have seen on our videos, or maybe you follow them. I think they're headed down there towards the end of the year. So I don't know. Lots of potential things coming up. But those two for sure. A little bit more in the States, and then a Caribbean cruise. And then from there, sky's the limit, I guess.
Sorry, I'm just messing with the stream right now.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Done. Okay, what question were we on?
Okay. Jane. Oh, yeah, we are in the hill country. Good guess. We're near Canyon Lake. It's very beautiful out here. As you can see, we are not sweating profusely, so the weather is pretty nice. It's like perfect. 70. Little humid, but that's okay.
We actually spent the last week in West Texas in a little town called Terlingua.
Yeah, it's a ghost town. We've filmed there before, though. It's near Big Bend. We love it, but
yeah, if you want to see that place, just type in, if you type in Endless Adventure Terlingua in YouTube, it'll probably come up.
Yeah, it's a fun little town.
Yeah, we stayed in like a fun little Airstream last time. So if you want to see that town, check it out. We've been to that town like 3 times. For some reason, we just really like it there. It's such a weird place.
I don't know. It's really cool. Let's see. Stu, I guess, asks, have you ever gone somewhere and decided not to film because you really didn't like it? We have. I'm trying to remember. We've definitely quit filming in a day. One that we were just talking about, which was not necessarily, it wasn't because we didn't like it. In Cambodia, we started filming when we went to, what was it called?
There's like a jail. I forget the name of the jail. It's like, no, Jail 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
Some simple name.
I don't know. It was super. It ended up being a really like emotional experience.
Oh yeah, S21.
S21. We didn't go to the killing fields, but we went there. It's in the city. It was just it was hard, and I felt like it was something we just decided we wanted to experience ourselves, and didn't necessarily feel like we could capture it.
We were kind of torn because it's the kind of thing that you want to show that to the world, because I think that a lot of, at least the USA I can speak for, I don't think they know much about the history of Cambodia and U.S. involvement in the other countries' involvement in Cambodia and what's happened there.
At least not the younger generations, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it's just not taught, you know? So we wanted to show that off, but it's a very hard thing to film because it's just so sad and depressing and emotional. That's not really what we do on our vlogs. We don't really want sad, emotional, depressing stuff. Now, of course, it's you can go somewhere else to see stuff like that. If you want to Google or search on YouTube for that prison S21, you can see all about it on channels that specialize in that kind of stuff. But for us, we want to show more of the happy, fun side of travel. But we do encourage you guys to check that stuff out if you're interested in that. It is a pretty brutal place.
Yeah, it's just,
we just felt like we didn't want to film it, you know, because it just seems weird to film something like that that's that emotionally powerful, you know. For us, we film because it's fun and lighthearted, and that's how we like to do it.
Yeah.
So when it's that serious, we didn't want to film it.
Yeah, we have had days where we decided we were going to go to like an event or something like that. And in the middle of it, we're like, it's not that exciting. We'd rather just like have a beer and chill today. So we quit.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often, but it's really funny because sometimes there are many times we've almost quit. That probably happens. That happens a lot.
When like cameras are malfunctioning or it starts raining or like everything we tried to go to is closed, and you're like, how do you even salvage this?
Like we were in Poznan in Poland, and we tried to go to this croissant place, and we were like, that's the focal point of the video. That's gonna be our thumbnail. We had the title. We knew what we were gonna do, and then we went there, and they didn't let us film in it. So then we were like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
What's the focal point of the day? And I get a little annoyed when that happens because I'm putting the whole story together in my head, and when something just derails the whole thing, it really annoys me. But then I have to just tell myself, luckily she's here and she's always just like, calm down. Yeah. We'll figure out something else to do. You know, we can go here, we can go there. And then we start brainstorming, you know, different focal points. And I usually need a little time to get out of my funk. But when I get out of the funk, I'm always happy that we continued filming. Like that day, for example, we continued filming and it was a really fun day and a really fun video. Yeah, but in the moment I was annoyed because it didn't go the way I wanted.
Yeah. Let's see. Hello from Greece. Hey. Oh man, I'm jealous. Hey guys, did you give up on the bus conversion idea?
You can say their name too, just so they know that we're answering their question. Louise Auger, I think.
Kind of. It hasn't felt like the right time financially or with our schedule. I don't know. And I feel like the more we're traveling, the more we've become interested in maybe getting an actual home.
To be honest with you guys, we want like a workshop and a yard where we can plant stuff.
Yeah, I think because we don't have access to like things like a full kitchen or like for me like a workout space or we used to tinker around in workshops back in San Francisco. Well, our apartment, but at least we had space.
Yeah, we would try to build furniture and stuff. Yeah, but we didn't hardly have any space there. It was really hard to make that work.
Yeah, and he like loves, he has guitars and stuff, and like we never have a space to do any of that. So as we've been traveling, it's been more and more appealing to have a space to come back to where we can do the things we love and enjoy, and that's ours and big enough, and we're not cramped. So I would still love to. I think maybe we would do it in a short-term way. Maybe we would do like some travel in a bus, but I don't know if it's going to be our home anymore.
Yeah. I don't. And also, I think we were more excited about it when we first started our channel because we didn't have a focus of the channel. And we're kind of afraid. We don't know, like, we like what we're doing right now, and we don't want to mess it up or anything like that. I mean, we like the way that we're traveling. We like the videos that we create. We like focusing on food, but also showing off the nature and the sights. And
having a bus, we would be kind of contained to the U.S. I guess we could do a little bit more north and south, but we would still want to travel abroad a lot. So it's just a lot of things we've been trying to think through and factor in. And
yeah, one thing we're realizing as our channel's grown is that it's really hard to we don't want to get locked into a certain thing because we don't want to go places because our channel makes us go there because we know the videos will do well there. We don't want to only certain type of content because we know it does well. We also want to do stuff that we enjoy.
Yeah.
And we're just afraid of if we do the bus, then we'll kind of be locked into that kind of content. It might alienate the people, all of you guys who watch us, who didn't find us through bus related stuff. You're wanting to watch us explore the world, not just ride around in a bus all day. So it's hard to know how that would affect the channel. And also we are getting slowly more interested in having a house. So to give you like the full answer, there's a lot of stuff that we're always talking about that's making us decide whether we should do it or not. But I think ultimately it just, for those reasons, probably isn't the direction we're going to go. We still think about it though. Yeah. Take that with a grain of salt. We still think about it a lot.
My brother is very interested in doing a van conversion, not a bus, but a van conversion. He's projecting in like a year or so. He's trying to work through the logistics of that. So we keep like secretly hoping maybe he'll do that and we can borrow it now and then and see how that goes.
And that might spark something in us to do the bus again. We still like the idea, but I don't know. Who knows? It's hard to say.
All right.
So Gareth Owen, well done, guys. I've lived split between London and Estonia since I was a kid. In every place I see you go to, I think you give a fair representation of it. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it. Because every time we hear that, we're just not sure how a lot of this stuff comes across. And I know that, you know, sometimes we get facts wrong, we mispronounce things, and it's really hard to get all that stuff right.
Yeah, I mispronounce a lot of things. Oops.
Yeah, but you know, we do the best we can, and I'm glad that it comes across. And I think it's funny. A lot of you guys have said that you went back and watched our older videos, and I'm pretty sure. I like to think you see a nice, you know, process of us getting better at explaining the places that we're at, providing information, and doing a lot of research ahead of time.
A lot more informational. We found like we are very interested in like the history of an area and what's happening there, and so I don't know why we never really gave that or passed that along to you guys. I remember
thinking when we first started making the videos, I remember thinking, if I just sat here and talk about the facts about a place, people aren't going to be interested. Yeah. We're interested in that, but I never thought that would make for a good viewing experience. But then I realized that that's exactly what is interesting about watching all these places. Like if we're filming a castle, it's one thing to see it, but to know how old it is or where it came from or who lives there, how much it costs to build it, and all that interesting stuff gives you such a better perspective on the place. You know?
All right, Baking Sweet Hope. Oh, that's so funny. Because of you two, my wife and I went to Scotland last year. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. Scotland is amazing. Yeah, I'm so glad you went. That's always so cool when people go places because we love so many different parts of the world and we want everyone to see it. And I guess our videos are a way to show you, but it's so cool when you get to go and experience yourselves, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Yeah,
and it's funny. That's the ultimate goal with our channel is not to just, I know a lot of people are immobile and watch us, you know, to kind of experience places they can go, which is amazing. But we also want people to get out and travel.
Yeah, inspiring you guys is awesome.
Yeah, and even if it's, we say this a lot, but even if it's just, you know, a bus ride across your state or something like that, or a bus ride across the UK or Europe, or going to another country in Europe that you haven't been to.
Adventures are everywhere.
Yeah, I know we travel all over the world, but it's not like you have to do that. You know, it's okay to travel a few times a year, but just do it. You know, go to experience a new culture, because I think that's one thing that's missing a lot in the world right now is that people don't have empathy for other cultures. They just see it all on the news and they hear about it, but they don't actually go there and experience it. You know, it's one thing to hear about, you know, Southeast Asia, but to go there and experience all the countries for yourself, it gave us such a different perspective of that part of the world. And now we're completely in love with that part of the world.
Yeah. She also asked, so minus the uploading time, how much time approximately do you spend editing one vlog?
Well, that really varies.
I'd say 2 to 3 hours from beginning to end.
Yeah, 2 to 3 hours maybe average, because if it's like a travel day, we're just on a bus or we're flying somewhere or it's a lot of talking, then those are a lot quicker to edit.
Yeah.
But if it's, you know, like the day when we went to the Eltz Castle in Germany, that one took a long time because that was a video we were very, very excited to make because it was like a bucket list place for us to go. So we had a lot of facts about it. We had a lot of footage from the GoPro, from the my main camera. I actually got some drone footage from somebody else to use because you're not allowed to fly drones there. But I had that footage, and when I have a lot of different footage sources, it takes long. And when there's a lot of talking parts, I want to get right and all that. It can take from 2 to 5 hours, I would say, depending on
I guess
a lot of different things.
All right. Izzy, greetings from Romania. Hey.
Hi.
That was another country that we didn't know much about before we got there and absolutely just fell in love. There's so much to see. We got to come back. I really want to do the, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. The highway that's really squiggly. I really want to drive that.
Kate Potter. Hi, Kate. It amazed me how much Scotland looked a bit like here a little without the moose. Where is here? Where are you from?
You up north, Canada?
Must be somewhere around there. But yeah, it is interesting how similar places in the world can look. Like Greece, for example, has a lot of similarities to like the cliffs of Cornwall or Scotland or Ireland.
Yeah.
But of course, the weather is usually completely different.
Making me, Eric, what's up with proper? Did you pick that up on the first time in the UK?
It's a good question. I do say proper a lot. I picked up proper from some guys I used to work with.
Yeah.
I worked with a company in San Francisco before we started traveling. And I worked with 2 British guys. They were like founding members of the team. And I just picked up all sorts of phrases from them because I was spending every day with them. And of course, they said proper all the time. And I was like, proper? What is it? They would use it in the weirdest ways. But then I realized it's such a useful word, you know. So once I learned it, I was like, it just expanded my vocabulary because it's not really a word that we use as Americans, you know.
Yeah.
So it just gives you more ways to describe stuff.
We've, for better or worse, picked up a lot of slang from other countries. I feel like here in the States, I realize our speech is pretty vanilla. We don't have any like crazy wacky phrases or at least to us, I don't know. It seems pretty just we say what we want to say and that's kind of it. But traveling has definitely opened our eyes to all the amazing, I guess, curse words.
Oh man, the UK, you guys have the most amazing curse words up there. And we don't usually say them on camera, but we're saying them on
just
camera.
The little quips and the little saying stuff. We love it. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah,
but yes,
pretty fun.
Yeah, you properly do say proper. Let's see these questions. Oh, Billy says Winchester was the capital of England before London. All right, good to know.
I still think you should come to Wisconsin, especially Baraboo/Devil's Lake. We would love to spend more time in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
We have to come in the summertime and see it. Although the winter was amazing when we were there.
We were in Michigan though, right?
Oh, we were in Michigan. Yeah.
Well, that was a few years ago, and they're
different.
Yeah, we were in Michigan, I think.
To Wisconsin at all then?
Yeah, I don't think we've ever even been up there.
No.
But we've been close. We'll get up there at some point.
Yeah, we'll hit all 50 states eventually.
Let's see. Camden, Maine. Is that where you're from? Awesome. We're going to Maine. I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, yeah. Further down. Charles Lewis. Camden, Maine is fantastic. Great lobsters from Colton Waters. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Cool. We may be reaching out to you for some help.
Yeah, because we're complete noobs to that part of the U.S.
Yeah, we'll only have like a day kind of in each city we're going to, but we're going to try to cram in as much as we can.
Andrew says, greetings from New Jersey. Greetings from Texas. What else?
Hi from Wiltshire. Friblib. Any meetup plans with the other channels like you had in Bali? No official. We tried to meet up with Tall from the Traveling Clat, but we barely missed him by a day. I feel like that's every time we try to meet up with that kiddo. That's what happens. But
we had to plan Bali way in advance.
Yeah, Bali was
it's really difficult.
4 months in advance, and even then, some of the people who we wanted to come fell out. Like it was pretty hard. Like because I don't know, our travels send us in such different directions. It's really hard to know where in the world you'll be, and if you could get to a place at that time, because our plans change so frequently. But hopefully, we love it. I'm sure we'll do meetups here and there with at least 1 or 2 people very soon.
Definitely. Yeah, we love meeting up with people when we're traveling, especially other people who have YouTube channels, because then you have all that whole thing in common. It's funny. That's pretty much all we talk about when we're hanging out with them. It's like YouTube, and that's pretty much it.
Let's see. Dragos asks, how old are you? I am 31 and Eric is 32. We are oldies now. Yeah. Oh, shoot. We are not keeping up with these. Oh, we got to go fast. Okay.
Well, now I lost our place.
Okay, here we go.
Did we catch these? Yeah. Oh, yeah. How old are you? And then Krister says, greetings from Norway.
Hi.
Greetings. Norway is a place we'd like to visit again. We spent some time in Oslo. There's a few videos we made from there, but we haven't seen that much of the area.
We really want to come, but we're just trying to decide if we want to do cold or warm for the rest of the year?
Yeah, we did Alaska in the cold, and that was brutal. It was amazing, but brutal, and very hard to film, you know, because you're encumbered with all this stuff, and your gear doesn't work in the cold and all kinds of stuff. It's just hard.
It's a thing. Steve says, I'll be on a cruise from New York to Canada and New England from Saturday the 6th. We'll be in the same area as you. Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. We'll only be in New York for a day, sadly, and it'll be mostly just to fly in and then start our bus ride. But hopefully the weather will be lovely and you'll have a great time. Charles, Cam to Maine is fantastic. Oh, we read that. Sorry. Tony says, hi, Alton and Eric. Tony from Edinburgh. Just want to say I'm a new subscriber. Aw. Awesome. So glad you were following along with us. We had so much fun in Scotland. We'll be back. I'm determined also to drive up north. And we have to see, was it the Isle of Skye?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We'll be back.
Lots more to see up there.
Don't worry. Kate says I'd be lost if I didn't have my violin with me, even though I don't play it much. Oh yeah. Eric thought about bringing his bringing like a ukulele, because our friend Tall from the traveling class used to have.
I thought about bringing a guitar.
At first, but it's just too big.
Yeah. Sadly, I've just had to sacrifice that. But when I come back here, I have my guitars at her parents' place. So when we're back in Missouri, I'm playing it all the time.
Yeah. Dragos, we are in Texas right now. Although I'm sure we'll get to eventually. We have some more
a bunch of European countries we haven't
planned out that way. Yeah. But thank you for the offers. We'll try to hit you up when and if we come out that way.
Charles says, I have worried that the Travel Channel was going to grab you, but it would ruin the presentation.
Aw. Yeah,
I think we're honestly better suited for YouTube.
Yeah.
I think we'd make good TV pronouncers.
We talked to somebody once. We interviewed for, I guess, a TV show. We weren't even sure.
We've had some people reach out about doing little TV shows here and there. Yeah, but I think that those people cast a really wide net. They talk to a lot of people. They had one
call with us just like this, and then we never heard from them ever again. Not even a thank you for your time.
Yeah. Although now that I'm thinking of it, there was one company, and I can't remember who it was, but we were talking to some company that was run by the those Property Brothers, the twins.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. They have a whole.
Yeah, they have like an internet TV channel that they're starting. So we were talking with them about working like a proper like real job with them. But I think that what we ultimately decided was that we didn't start a YouTube channel because we wanted to be on TV. I mean, it just doesn't sound.
Yeah.
It sounds so much worse than on YouTube. We're in complete control of the content. We can do whatever the heck we want.
Now having some money behind it, that would be nice. Having the resources and everything.
But I'd rather scrape by on YouTube and be able to do whatever the heck we want than be under the thumb of producers and have to say things a certain way. And I would be so stressed by it that ultimately I was like, that doesn't sound like fun to me.
It's nice.
So we'll probably stay away from TV.
Us and whatever we plan. Malcolm, weird to see you two live. Very interesting videos.
Well, I got to tell you, it's weird to be live. We've never done this before, so we have no idea what we're doing. We're used to, if we mess it up, we just redo it and edit it out.
Hopefully. We haven't cursed yet, right? So that's good.
Oh, yeah. I've been trying to keep it clean for you guys.
Let's see. This is one channel I won't be getting bored of, unlike some others. Oh.
Well, that's nice.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Don't mention them, but thank you.
We are always terrified you guys are going to get bored of us. That's good to hear.
Try to keep it exciting and fun. Luckily, food, there's always going to be new delicious dishes to try, so I don't think it'll be too hard to keep it exciting. He says, are there countries you visited before you started your channel that you'd like to go back to and film? Yeah, I'd say Eric went to China.
Oh, yeah. I went to Beijing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I went to the Great Wall.
Yeah, and I didn't get to go. It was a work trip for him back in the day.
That was amazing. At that point in my life, I think that was back in 2000 thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. That gave me quite a travel bug.
Yeah.
It was that trip, and we took a trip to England and France, which was our first European trip back in 2012, I think. And that's what really got us interested in traveling. Then we started following a bunch of other travelers, like bloggers and stuff like that. And we followed one couple called Gone with the Winds. They have a YouTube channel, and they do like a boat stuff now. They do sailing. It's a sailing channel.
They were an RV channel.
Yeah, it was an RV channel. So we got all into them, and we the first traveling idea we had was to get an RV, just travel around the U.S.
Yeah.
That was back in 2012.
Yeah, that was another thing. Like, if you guys had seen in our videos when we thought we were going to buy an RV a couple of years ago, we went with like cash in hand. We were so excited. It was like this cool vintage.
Yeah, we test drove it and
thing,
everything.
and it was a disaster. But we did the same thing before we started this channel back in 2013?
2015?
Oh, 2000.
When we started this channel or before that?
It was before this. When we were going to get an RV again and just travel and work remotely. Yeah. And we had the perfect one. And we were literally getting like in the car to drive out to purchase it. And he called us right as we were about to leave and said, "Oh, I just sold it to a guy this morning. Sorry." And that took the wind out of our sails. And
yep.
Yeah, we never found another one.
Stayed in San Francisco for another year or two.
It's fine. It worked out. We're not.
I'm glad in retrospect, it's easy to look back and say, "Oh, I'm glad everything worked out the way it did." But at the time, it was pretty frustrating. We were pretty dead set on doing the RV thing. And then
really sad.
That kind of morphed into the bus renovation idea, but ultimately we were already did that. So.
Yeah.
What are we on now? Malcolm.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Ever been to the Isle of Wight? No, we have not. That's in the UK, right?
I'm imagining all these isles. I don't know that. Have we done a single island?
Oh yeah, the coast of England.
We haven't done really any.
Yeah, May. Is that the one we went to?
Oh yes.
Yeah, we have a video coming up from the Isle of May.
Yeah. That's like the only island I think we've done in any of our
in the UK anyway.
Travels. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many cool islands that people have been recommending around the UK that we're definitely gonna have to hit up. We should just do one trip where we just go to the islands. That'd be awesome.
Oh god, yeah, island hopping and oh man, that would be cool.
Different from the island hopping we did in Southeast Asia.
It's it's just a little difficult there because it's a little bit more expensive than other parts of Europe. So we don't.
Yeah, that's a good point. That keeps us out of the UK and Scandinavia and Iceland and stuff. We'd love to spend a lot more time in those parts of the world. We just really have to prepare for it. You gotta. Yeah, and it's easier if we can do some kind of partnership. So when we go up there, we like to partner with like Visit Britain, or our upcoming videos are going to be with Visit Scotland. That makes it a lot easier because the kind of travel that we do go a really long way in Asia, but about a quarter as long in the UK, maybe even less, because it's so much more expensive. But we love it up there. Let's see. Paul, hi Paul from UK, a patron here. Thanks for supporting us, by the way. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We love your country. Rebecca says, I live in Wales, but I'm currently in Bulgaria. Oh, cool. So my partner is Bulgarian. Any plans to check out the country? And what editing software do you use? Yes, Bulgaria. Absolutely, we would love to. We're hoping to hit like all of those. I don't know. So many countries in Eastern Europe that we have not seen yet, like Moldova, and we were just talking about Slovenia and Slovakia. We would love to go. Belarus. Oh my god. And we haven't gone to Lithuania yet. So there's a bunch of stuff for us to still see over there. It's funny, we've been traveling for 3 years, and even in Europe, there's still a ton of stuff for us to see. We're never going to see it all, to be honest with you guys. Editing software. Editing software. We use Adobe Premiere as well as Adobe After Effects. A lot of our friends use, probably the second most popular thing for bloggers is Final Cut. And there are ups and downs to both of them. There's a lot of little quirks. If you use Premiere on a Mac, it doesn't work as well as on a PC. I did it on a Mac, so I have some quirks that I have to deal with. But I use all Adobe products. I use Photoshop and Illustrator. I've used those since I was a kid. So for me, I just like to keep everything in the Adobe suite of products. Or if I'm editing audio, I'll use Adobe Audition. So to use some other video editing software just wouldn't work well for me. Yeah. But if you're not tied to Adobe, I would definitely check out Final Cut if you're on a Mac. If you're on a PC, then I think Premiere is probably better. And there's also a bunch of free ones. There's like iMovie on Mac and Windows Movie Maker on PC. Those are both great pieces of software to start with. All right. Oh, Whitney. Oh, it's Whitney. Aw, we miss your face. Hi, Whitney. Too. Whitney's a friend of ours from back in Nashville. We haven't seen her in quite a while. Yeah, hi. For sure. We will try to make travel happen in 2019. Saying we should meet up. Oh, yeah. Definitely. We tried so hard in Japan and it didn't work. Yeah, so. Didn't we miss you guys by like a week or something in Japan? I feel like we missed so many people by 2 days. It sucks. That was sad. Stay tuned, though, girl. We'll come for you. Yeah, you should shoot us an email and tell us whatever upcoming travel you have for, or like Facebook us or something, and tell us what upcoming travel you have for 2019, and maybe we can coordinate it.
Yeah. Rebecca says, love your Wales videos. I'm Welsh and know the, oh my gosh, the pronunciations. Woo, lordy.
Everyone keeps in the comment section, they keep saying that name that's really long. I could probably Google it and find it.
Oh.
It's like a place or something. I can never understand what. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is that real?
In the chat for the non-Welsh among us.
There you go.
So now you got to try to say that.
I will not. We'll get Kinging It to say it for us.
Larn Flairwig. Nope. Okay. That's over.
Jeez. Like,
Not a
how
thing.
long does it take you to master that word if you are Welsh? I feel like you got to take a few stabs at it before you get it right.
Yeah, there's a lot of consonants going on in there. Oh, it's a village. The name means St. Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near the fierce whirlpool of St. Cilio of the Red Cave.
And now you know.
Why are there no spaces in the name? That's what, did they just take all the words and put them all together?
I guess that's amazing.
All right, I lost my place in the deck. Where
Go up a little bit.
I think it was here. Oh yeah, pronunciations. Tim Jenkins. Love your channel, guys. If you could do a meetup with any YouTuber, who would you choose?
Ooh.
It wouldn't be in the travel sphere. It'd probably be H3H3. I don't know if you guys watched that, but that's one of our favorite channels.
Yeah.
PewDiePie, probably. I watch every PewDiePie video.
I've come around to him. It's pretty funny. Not the game stuff, but like just the silly videos.
Yeah, we're not really into gaming YouTube channels. PewDiePie, most of his videos now aren't really gaming related, so we really like his stuff.
But probably Ethan and Elo would be our top.
Yeah. Is there anyone else that we really watch? We don't watch that many YouTubers.
Oh, we'd love to do Hot Ones, I'd say.
Oh yeah, Sean Evans.
Yeah.
We'd love to just be on Hot Ones.
Yeah.
Of course, that'll probably never happen, but everyone watches Hot Ones and they're like, oh man, if I were on that, I'd eat all the wings.
No, I would just sit behind you and hope that I don't die
and that would be so much
filming.
Fun.
Jeez.
Okay, that's at the top of my bucket list, to be on Hot Ones. That would be amazing.
That would be very cool.
There's other stuff to watch, isn't there?
Yeah.
Let me look at our
who's
look at my
the bald
homepage.
guy you watch all the time?
Who?
The smart bald guy.
the bald guy. What is his channel? His channel called? He's like a tech commentator. Oh yeah, L2 Inc.
Yeah.
Definitely check that out. I forget the guy's name, but it's just L and then the number 2 and then Inc. INC.
Oh, maybe Miranda Sings. You really?
Oh yeah, Miranda Sings. I've gotten into her recently. She's great. She's just a ton of fun. Yeah.
Are we showing you guys how little we know about YouTube?
Postmodern Jukebox. Check that out. If you guys are into music at all, check out Postmodern Jukebox.
I'd love to be there for a taping of one of those.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah.
That's probably the main stuff.
Yeah.
That we watch. Yep, that's about it.
Yeah.
And then I watch a lot of random stuff like TED Talks and just random stuff that YouTube feeds me in my feed. It knows what I like.
Let's see.
Oh, Kate's from Alaska. Oh yeah, Kate, I remember you were talking to us when we were up in Alaska. That's right, yeah.
Oh yeah, you gave us. Oh yes, sorry. The little icons are so teeny tiny.
I hope the weather's great in Alaska. We heard the summers are amazing up
there. We really thought we'd be back in the summer, and it didn't work out. But one of these summers we'll be up there, and we'll see a really big moose. But he won't trample us. He'll be really nice and let us pet him, maybe.
We did see one moose when we were up there, just on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Paul Clark, I especially love your videos from UK. As on the one hand, UK is not like the US with language, etc.
A lot like
is a lot. Sorry, my cursor was in the way. Is a lot like the US with language, etc. But then you look at things like our houses, food, etc., and marvel at how we do things here, like the recent Nando's video.
Yeah.
I think that pretty much sums up why we like it, because it's so similar yet so different, and I think that's what makes it so fun as an American to go there. I'm sure fun for you guys to go here just to notice all the little differences in the way people speak and the way, like the roads, just like the road signs and the way everything's constructed and the types of food that you guys eat. Like one really awesome thing, for example, is like the service areas that you guys have. And they have them in Europe as well, but they don't have those in the USA. We have just like gas stations and Subway and
that's it. They're so gross. You can't get anything nice. You get like those hot dogs like on the like little spinner things, or
Fried
like
chicken.
fried chicken, all fried food. You can't find like, you could maybe get a banana, but there aren't fresh fruits or vegetables. Some of them near bigger cities are getting better, but I feel like you guys have a lot of like Waitrose and all that in the little shopping area, so you can get really nice stuff like salads and fresh veggies and fruits and stuff. It's
we love going to Waitrose. I know you guys told us it's pretty posh, but you can for like £5 we can get like a couple items, and to us that was pretty cheap. I don't know. We didn't do like all our shopping there or anything, but we love going to Waitrose. Or really just, you guys have such a better packaged food game over there. You know, all of our stuff is just gross and microwavable.
Yeah.
And also you guys don't have billboards, right?
Oh,
on the highways, which is amazing, because in the US they're just covering the roads everywhere. So it's little things like that that make it fun. Did you ever get Dad Fit? Says, did you ever think to go very west of Wales? Well, I mean, there's still a lot of it, like to the coast, I guess. There's still a lot of it we haven't seen.
Oh, yeah. We wanted to go, what is that city on the coast there? There's is it like an Italian?
Sorry, if you're from Wales, you'll know the city that we're on about. Let me just pull it up.
We were gonna show, it was terrible when we were there, and it was just supposed to be raining all day, and we didn't have much time, so we just had to skip it.
It's always good.
Portmeirion.
I'm not sure if it's Myron or Myrian. Portmeirion.
Yeah.
And there's one called is it this one, Landfair? There are some castles and stuff down there that we wanted to see, but we were gonna go there. The pictures of that place look amazing, so we're definitely gonna check that out next time.
Let's see, the Northwest. We wanted to go up. There was I don't know how to pronounce it, but the city you were just
is that it?
I don't know. Well, there were quite a few places we wanted to go, but due to weather and timing, we didn't get to do much. But like we said, there's always so much more to do, so that's great because we can just keep coming back.
Yep. All right.
Joni, greetings from Helsinki. Ooh, cool.
Hi.
Sam, my wife and I are from the UK, but we still love seeing you guys exploring and discovering awesome stuff. We're huge fans. Oh, so glad. I'm glad that you guys don't think we're too big of idiots bumbling through your country. We have a lot of fun, but I know probably sometimes it's a bit cringy.
Yeah.
Malcolm says, do you ever get sick of each other during your trip sometimes? How do you still make videos then? I'd probably have liked my wife by week 3.
Well, she's my favorite person in the world, so it kind of helps.
Yeah.
I get more sick of hanging out with other people, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I think we might be, I don't know if we just really lucked out, or maybe we're just weirdos, or I don't know, but we don't really get sick of each other. I do think that we have enough space to ourselves during the day, like when he's editing and when I'm working out or cooking. Those are kind of like our times to like be in our own space and to like do our own thing. But we have like all of our music interests are like film and TV, and like cultural interests are all pretty much the same, so it's pretty easy, other than like maybe I would watch a few more goofy TV shows, but that are completely...
She would watch a lot more rom-coms.
Yeah, something like that. But that's like the only thing. Like I don't know, we really don't get sick of each other. I think we really balance out each other well, and we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And I think for us, it's really important that instead of like letting those get under your skin, you just like laugh it off, or just like, take a breath, or just know like they're a different person than you. They don't think the same way as you, and like just move on.
Yeah, and we met when she was 16, right?
Yeah, you were 16 too.
I was 16. Well, I was 16 or 17,
right
but
before you turned 17.
Yeah, so we've known each other for a long time. So when you meet when you're that young, we hadn't even formed opinions about a lot of important things, like your taste in music and movies and culture and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So we developed all that together. So now we're at the point where a lot of the music we listen to is stuff that we've always listened to.
Yeah. I mean, we do get in like little fights every now and then, and every once in a while it is on filming days. We'll just like get too frustrated and stuff.
But we've learned we're pretty patient with each other in general, but we know that on a day when you're filming, it's all about the attitude, because that comes across on camera, and it's just no fun to film when you're not in a good mood.
Yeah, so I feel like when that happens, we just kind of take a break, and we just have to like talk through it and be like, all right, what the heck's going on with you? You're pissed off, obviously. Like, what can we do to make it better? And then, you know, usually we can work it out and it's not an issue. I don't think we've really had too many problems.
Yeah, I think that the most important thing, if I had to boil it down to something, would be that we always see other couples that are at each other when they're traveling. Like,
oh yeah, you know, those
like in the airport and on the
airport,
bus, and they're just like yelling at each other. And for us, we're not ever trying to cut the other person down or hurt them with our words, or, you know, I don't want them to get the better of me or something like that. We're never thinking like that. I'm always worried about her emotional state and her feelings, and if she's having a good time. She's always worried about me with that stuff. There's not the most important thing in my life is to make sure that she's happy. Yeah, and I would say it's probably the same thing for her to me. So
especially now that we're traveling, because if he's not happy, then I'm not going to have a good time. And if I'm not happy, he's not going to have a good time, you know? So it's just mutually beneficial for us to be cool with each other.
Yeah, and we're not like short with each other. She's so used to all my little quirks. I have a lot more little quirks and annoyances than she does. But she's gotten used to all the stupid crap that she has to deal with me. So she just brushes it all off, you know? And I try to do it as little as possible.
It's cute. I just know, like, you know, he'll probably forget something. He'll like to just look twice, you know, or like.
Yeah, she'll ask me to look for something. I guess I don't look very well.
He's really bad at looking for things, yeah.
But it's a lot of little stuff like that. But that's more so we just make a joke about it. And it's good to be able to accept your own flaws, because I know this stuff about myself, and I'm not trying. I mean, I try to make it better, but some stuff is just how you are, and the other person has to accept that.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta go
getting too far behind.
Gotta go fast.
It's a good question, though.
Yeah. Let's see. Where did you see each other? The iReal Talk says, have ever had to deal with a police situation in a foreign country? I don't believe so.
I can't think of a.
No, once on our honeymoon, which was before we were filming, obviously we got sent to like some weird back room, kind of detained for a bit.
In the Bahamas.
That was kind of scary because it was one of our first international trips, and we didn't know what was happening.
It was the first international trip for me.
No, I
went
did
to
a
Mexico
couple
before, but for me it was. So to get detained at the airport in the Bahamas, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, it was all a big misunderstanding. The guy was very angry, and we didn't understand what was happening. And then we got frustrated back, I think, and then he sent us into the room. So just don't get frustrated back, and then the police will probably leave you alone. Let's see. Sam, when you're away from the UK, what do you miss the most about it? I don't know. Probably
I miss not having to tip. Because when you come to the US, you got to pay tax and you got to pay the tip. So you end up paying like 30% more than whatever you read on any menu or sign.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. It's so annoying because you save. The prices might seem higher in the UK, but if you're not paying tax and tip, you're just paying the price that's on the sticker, then you're paying a lot less.
Yeah.
You know?
I also miss the landscape. That's my favorite thing about the UK. Just the beautiful green rolling hills, and the sheep are especially my favorite. I love all the little sheep. Brian, I don't know. Have you or are you planning on exploring African countries? Yes.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot.
Yes. South America and Africa are two countries. Also, I guess Russia we have to get to. I don't know. We haven't had the opportunity yet to make it work.
Yeah. Still a lot of places to see.
Yeah. We got so many.
Yeah, but we will be going to Africa soon.
Andy and Christy, a cruise from Southampton, UK is a great way to do Norway from spring through summer. Yeah,
that would be amazing.
Awesome.
Karen Gray.
Yeah. It says, when you get back home, apart from chilling, where will be the first place you go out to eat?
I don't think you're gonna like our answer.
Oh, are you gonna say like Chick-fil-A or something, or Chipotle?
It'd probably be Chipotle or Chick-fil-A. Those are the two things we miss.
Because we have to drive immediately to get out of the airport, so we always grab something like that. And those are just like our favorite fast foods. So those are usually what we do.
Yeah, we don't have much fast food, but those are two places that we'll go to. Chick-fil-A has really good salads too.
Other than that, we really like eating Mexican food in the States.
Oh man, the barbecue here.
And barbecue.
Better than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah. Those are all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Patty says, have you ever gone on a safari? We have not. We've gone on fake drive-through safaris in Texas before.
Yeah. There's a video of that if you guys
Yeah.
want to see it. There's this nature park that you can drive through here that has all kinds of animals and they're like free roaming and it's really cool.
Sam, please could you dispel the myths in the US if we have crappy food in the UK? I feel like we've done a pretty good job of that, hopefully, so far.
Yeah, I mean, just watch our videos. It's some of our favorite food. I don't know why it gets such a bad rap. It's all awesome.
I
I mean,
know.
English breakfast, come on.
It's
It's
so
amazing. We pretty much eat that every day.
we
when we're
actually
over there.
we have a can of beans now to eat with our breakfast because we miss it so much.
And dude, the pies that we've had over
Oh my
there,
god, it's all so good.
so good.
Nicola, hello from Howard Family, Northampton, England. Well, hello there. Ryan and Hawk, what do you think of the people in North Wales? I was so happy when I saw you guys visit Conwy.
Seemed fine to me.
Yeah, they were great. We didn't
We didn't have any. I don't know.
not a single, like, everyone was super pleasant that we chatted with.
Yeah, it is funny though. I mean, in the comment section, everyone's like, the South Wales people are yelling at the North, like dissing the North Wales people, and the North Wales people are dissing on the South Wales people. And I don't really get all that. I wish everyone would just
Yeah,
relax.
that's
I mean, there's annoying people everywhere, and there's good people everywhere.
yeah.
You know, so North, South, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna find good people and bad people.
Ovi. Oh yeah, the Transfigurans Alpina.
Oh yeah, I know. which
Those are
road
the
you're
roads we were
talking
talking about earlier in Romania. Yes, we would love to do that. Let's see.
I'll spin the camera around so you can see the view.
Do that. Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, we showed it off in the beginning, but I think not everyone saw it. So we're out in the Texas Hill Country right now, and this is our friend's balcony. So it's kind of the view. You can see it's pretty secluded. There are a few houses out there, but they have this awesome deck. It's very cool. But yeah, I would sit this way, but then it's going to be really backlit, gross looking. So also check this out. Our computer is sitting on this awesome TV tray. That's a pretty view, huh?
It's handmade. in
Yeah,
Mexico.
hand painted in Mexico.
I love your personalities. All things.
Thank you.
Anu says, "Hey guys, love your content. Will you be doing this for a long time? So, like, you're 80? I guess. I don't know. We
I
have
always
no
wondered that.
plans
Like,
to,
could I be an 80-year-old vlogger? I don't know about that.
It's a new generation.
I don't know.
We have no plans to stop anytime soon. I don't know. We might change things up.
Yeah,
but
well, there's
for-
no doubt we'll have to change stuff. I mean, we can only travel like we've been traveling for so long,
Yeah.
you know.
Let's see. Nicholas, hi guys, great channel. Thank you. Do you ever get caught out by strange customs or traditions at any of the places you visit? Yeah, I'd say that happens.
Yeah.
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 I'm trying to think of like specific ones. Seeing what the bathrooms are going to be like in every country is always a fun surprise. I did
Mhm.
not know there were so many types of toilets and showers in the world, or sinks for that matter. That's always interesting.
Yeah. There's some, the bathroom's a really good one because there's a lot of the bathrooms in the UK, well, all of them,
Yeah.
they don't have a plug other than like
Oh,
that little
yeah.
shaver plug.
How
They
do
don't
you
have a
guys
plug.
do your hair? Do you not? You must just not do it in the bathroom. You must do
Yeah,
it
but
in, like,
then
a
some of the
bedroom.
Airbnbs, they won't have a plug in the bathroom, and that's the only mirror. So I don't know how
Yeah.
you're supposed to do anything that requires
Maybe
a power outlet.
you guys just all have beautiful, amazing features, and you don't need to do anything like us.
Maybe.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's always weird. Seeing the spices that people have in their kitchens. A lot of other countries have like things like clove and like the black licorice
hmm
powder, stuff like that. That we don't. Our go-to spices, I think, for most people that I know of, I've seen in their kitchens in the U.S. It's like salt, pepper, garlic.
Cavenders.
Yeah, I love peppers. Just like an all-purpose like Italian seasoning, or like a some sort of like salty mixture. But we don't do a lot of. I don't know. Maybe that's weird to you guys to have those seasonings, but those are what we're typically used to. So it's always fun to see what people cook with abroad and the types of like stoves and cooking utensils in general.
Or the lack thereof.
Or lack thereof, yeah. Washing machines
Oh my
are
God, the
always
washing
fun.
machines.
There's trying to decipher how to do a load of laundry has been like the biggest issue while traveling.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean,
that's
Europe, they don't have dryers, you know.
well, in most of the world,
Yeah.
other than the States.
But in the States, you never have a washer without a dryer, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out.
Kate says it's that Alaska's been beautiful. We've had a really late dry spell. It's supposed to be raining, but it's been 60s and sunny. Nice.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. We'll have to get up there in the summer. We heard a lot of good things about it. Is this where we're at?
Yes.
Eileen Boy. Hi guys, love your videos, especially ones from other parts of the UK. You must find time to go to Turkey Fab Place and People Plus. It's cheap.
Yes.
We're thinking about going to Turkey.
Yeah, we've been a lot
Maybe
of people we know and a lot of other travel vloggers. I'm sure you guys have seen some of them have been through there and are there now currently, I think. And the content looks amazing, or just their videos, the things they've gotten to do and the photos we're seeing. We're for sure. We're actually thinking maybe that's where we're gonna go after our cruise. I want to see the hot air balloons. I want to see all the cities and the coast there. Oh, it would be amazing. Let's see, Andrew. We went to Alaska around the same time this year that you did. The Alaska Railroad is worth riding. Oh, cool. And hot springs.
Yeah,
nice.
That'd be awesome.
Thank you for the tip. What is it? Manny Ahen. Man, you guys, my wife and I rate you guys our #1 favorite vloggers. Oh, hi from Finland.
Well, that's just so nice of you to say.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And hopefully we will get to Finland soon. We haven't been there at all, right?
Yeah, we went to a small town called, was that Sweden? No, Sweden.
Yeah, we popped over to Sweden, sorry.
Yeah, we've been in Norway and Sweden, but we haven't.
We've been
to
so
Finland.
close when we were in, Estonia? But we'll get there.
Good question. Would I rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers? That's a really good question. Finger-sized nipples.
Really gave us something to think about, Gary.
I would say finger-sized nipples because then you could probably tape them down and it wouldn't look that weird. But if you had nipple-sized fingers, you basically don't have a finger.
Oh my god. Nipple-sized fingers would be the worst.
You wouldn't be able to pick anything up with it. You might as well not have fingers.
You'd have no hands. He also says, I'm a Patreon member. Do you prefer the hot places or the colder places? It really depends. I typically like warmer places. Not necessarily hot, but usually you have to go to hot places to get the warm. Cold I can do for a second, but
yeah, I like just middle of the road.
Yeah,
temperatures more than anything.
Road, just perfect.
Like the temperature it is here right now is amazing.
Yeah,
that's why we like Texas so much.
Let's see. Let's get to some more of these questions. I feel like there's so many.
Are we coming to India? Is that what
yeah. Are you coming to India? We were actually going to with our friends Nikita and Karina. They've been on the vlogs before, but it fell through. So I don't know. We really want to come there because I know they're wanting to go. So we're thinking maybe we'll try to do another trip with them later. We're not really sure, but India is definitely on the list. It looks like I can't even imagine what the food experience would be like.
That's the main reason we want to go there is to eat food. Charles says, thanks for not being the ugly American tourist.
We have not seen Don't Drink the Water. But thank you.
Mark Ford warning us about the cell coverage in Bath. Fair enough.
Yes, it was pretty bad.
Why have you not explored Australia? Well, it's far away.
Very far away and expensive.
So we really like to. And our friends Flying the Nest are from there.
Yeah, we were
planning
talking
on maybe
to
going
them,
there and meeting up. But
yeah, maybe trying to work something out. I think we were tentatively talking about the beginning of next year. They were even saying January. But more on that. Hopefully we'll get more plans sorted. But we would love to go. It's not because we don't want to go to these places, just because there's too many dang places to go to, and it's too hard to decide. Eileen's Boy says it's illegal to have a plug in UK bathrooms. Interesting. I guess, yeah, the whole electrocution thing could be a
That
problem.
explains it.
Yeah, dang, but it's so convenient.
And in America, we're just like, screw it, we need our
They're
plugs.
literally like as close to the faucet as you can get, so everything's just right there. Probably
Explain this to me. This is a question I have. So in the UK, most of the time, it seems like the faucets are hot and cold separate taps. So I also noticed, I always wonder, like, how the heck do you use it? Because one of them is scalding. You can't put your hand under it. The other one's too cold. So are you supposed to like jump between them? But then I noticed that there's like a stopper.
Yeah.
And are you supposed to fill the water? Because that seems weird in a public restroom. You know, you wouldn't want to fill the sink, right? Because it's not really sanitary. So I'm just not sure exactly how you're supposed to use it and why you guys don't just do the one tap. Because we see that in the UK. Some of the Airbnbs will have a combined tap where you just turn it for hot or for cold or for warm, you know, in the middle.
Yeah, we haven't quite mastered the double tap, but I guess we're just supposed to make a little soup out of it.
And we do that when we're in the Airbnb. I've been making just a pool of water, but I don't trust it in a public restroom. So I don't really know what to do there. I'm just like jumping between the two.
Yeah, in a public restroom. I don't know. I just go with cold usually. Oh, Larry says the best coffee you have ever had in your travels. My wife and I love your content. Makes us want to travel more for sure. Oh, cool. I hope you do. Coffee. That's a great question.
Yeah, we get this question a lot, and the only answer I can ever think of is every country. We've had good coffee in every country.
Yes, I'd say.
And it's all different. Oh, Greece though had coffee that we weren't really a fan of.
That was the only country where.
Sorry if anyone's from Greece, but we just didn't.
So we say we love coffee. What we mean is we love milk
espresso.
with espresso in it.
Yeah. We wouldn't drink straight espresso, but we like espresso drinks. That's pretty much what we drink.
Yeah.
And when we would go to Greece, they didn't really have. If you ordered a cold latte, it would cappuccino freddo, which is half of it is like just dark espresso and the other half is foam, and they don't mix. Yeah. So for us, it's just either light foam with no taste or it's dark coffee that's too strong for us, and we were always trying to mix it. And now we have friends who swear by that coffee, so I'm sure to a coffee connoisseur, it's very good. But to lamos like us, we didn't like it that much.
No, but we've had great. I mean, Germany always. We know we're so excited when we land there because we're gonna get some amazing coffee. I say we had really good coffee in Norway. That surprised us.
Oh yeah, we went to a place in Oslo called Tim Windelbo. I think it's kind of a famous place, but real good.
Oh, so good. And big cities in the States.
Oh yeah, we did. We went to Seattle and went to this little place that was like one of the first espresso places, or they popularized it or something.
Yeah.
It was like a little walk-up bar where you have to drink this espresso in front of them within like 15 seconds or they get mad at you. Yeah. But that espresso was actually pretty good. What else we got here? We're almost at the end here.
Yeah. Gary Hook asking, where's Nikita these days?
Where is Nikita?
We actually just spent the last week we were with Nikita, Karina, Matt Boyd, and then my brother Adam.
Yeah.
We all did a road trip out to Terlingua, Texas. But we didn't film any of it, sorry.
Yeah, we figured we've been out there before, and we were saying this earlier in the stream, but we wanted just like a week or two off of filming specifically. So we didn't film any of that. And it was hard because we're out there and we're like, we want to show off all this awesome stuff we're doing, but sometimes you just have to not film something and just, you know, take it with you in your memory.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. They're all doing well. And I'm sure we'll get them in the vlog soon enough. Don't worry.
Piers asks, or he just says Dubai or the Middle East is very interesting food-wise. We would really like to visit the Middle East.
Yeah, we've been trying to chat with some companies to see if we can work something out to get over there and like do some fun exploring. So, yeah.
Hopefully sometime soon we can do it. We're just really not sure exactly where we're gonna go. Ryan Watt says switch between. Well, that's what I've been doing. So, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess that's how you do it. You move tomorrow.
Just until your hands either freeze or burn off.
Pierce says we haven't caught on with the mixer tap. Well, that's what we've been doing in the Airbnbs, but what I'm confused about is if you're in an unsanitary restroom and they have the stopper, I'm sure as hell not going to use that. So it's either do this or I don't know what the hell you do. Why don't you do a fan meeting in the country you go to? Hi from Romania. We've done a couple. We've done one in the U.S. and we did one in the U.K. Yeah,
I think usually or recently our issue has been that we haven't been good at planning, and so we don't know when we're going to be places. And we want to give you guys as much of a heads up as possible because the last two times I think we've done meetups, that's been a big complaint from people is that like, oh, I would have loved to come, but I didn't have enough time to get off work or to plan out my trip there. And so we want to give you more time and also make sure that people can show up. So we just planned everything kind of to last minute, but we're going to try to be more intentional about it and try to line up a few more in countries we're traveling to in the future.
Definitely. Been subscribed since 2000. Whoa, wow. That's awesome. You've been in it from the
if you could send us some videos from back then, we'd love to see what we were like back then. Let's see.
Where's Matt? Haven't seen him in ages. Any plans to join him soon? By the way, really enjoying the live chat. Hope you do it again real soon. We definitely will.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, we were just saying we actually hung out with Matt and Nikita and everybody on this trip to Texas. Hopefully he can make an appearance in the vlog, but he just started a new job out in California, so he's just kind of doing that right now.
Yeah.
Pierce says, you wouldn't want to get shocked in a wet bathroom?
With the 240 volt.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. More, huh? New homes in the UK will have a mixer tap. The separate taps were a holdover from a long time ago when the hot water feed came from an exposed in the attic. That's what I had assumed, is it was kind of a leftover thing from how the houses were designed. How is Scotland treating you? We are actually in Texas, but
we're not there right now.
Our videos are a bit behind, but Scotland treated us very well.
Oh yeah, we've got so many yummy things coming up for you guys. I'm so excited about it.
Wash with hot water, then cool the burn with the cold water.
I mean, that's essentially what we do.
Well, that's what I do inadvertently because I always forget how hot it gets, and I put it under, and I'm like, ah!
Oh, man.
We are used to wasting water by a lot of standards. The norm is to mix in the sink. I used to carry a folded sheet of plastic wrap in my wallet.
Oh, there you go.
We're already in Bali. Australia is just like there. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably go to Southeast Asia and then stop over in Australia because it's just hard to go straight over there because it's a long flight and it's very expensive. So we'll probably kind of make our way over there at some point. Yeah. Just not exactly sure when.
All right. I think we did it. We got to the end. And it's been a little over an hour. We thought this would only last like 30 minutes. So.
Yeah, we had no idea how many of you guys were going to show up.
Oh, thanks for sticking around, though, you guys. I guess we'll be doing these.
Yeah, we're going to try to do them once a month. And we wanted to do it. We thought about doing it for everyone, but we figured it'd be a lot nicer to just do it for you guys since you guys are supporters of the channel. And it'll make it much more manageable since I think there's only been a max of like 45 people watching this. So it makes it to where we can really get to everybody's question. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wasn't too off the cuff for you guys. We have no idea what we're doing. So
yeah, we were like, should we have a plan? Should we? And we were just like, let's just see what happens. I think it was okay. I think we answered most everyone's questions. But yeah, we'll make sure to let you know next month. So you can, if you didn't answer anything or if you have any follow-ups, you can let us know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting us. We're so happy to have you along for our adventures and making them your adventures. And yeah, as always, just like keep letting us know like cool places to go and things to try because we love getting recommendations and trying those out.
And thanks again for supporting our channel. You guys are awesome. Non-sleep shocks us that you guys enjoy this goofy videos.
It's been an amazing, crazy year. Our channel has grown a little bit, and it's so cool. It's been so much fun, and we never, in our wildest dreams, would have ever thought that we would be here. But it's been so cool.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions that you're thinking of now, or that you didn't get to, or we didn't get to, or whatever, just save those, and we'll answer them next time.
Yeah.
The beauty of these streams is that there's only so many supporters of the channel, so there's not going to be that many people, so we'll be able to get to pretty much every question.
Yeah. All right. Is that it for us?
That's all. We gone. We're going to go. What are we going to go do? Probably eat some food.
Yeah, well, for sure. We're going to go eat some food and play with the puppies and babies inside.
Yep.
All right. Goodbye, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.